We finished our science, now it's time to learn what Rufus' DNA has to say. We're going to click on view results. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't see that coming. I think that was the most shocking.
Right out the way, Rufus. Let's just get on the old-fashioned way.
Hello and welcome back to Flora and the Novice Explorers.
If you're new to our channel, I'm Cal.
Are you really?
So you're Meg, and that, I think, is Rufus. So you may be wondering why we're curious to know what breeds have gone into this melting pot to create Rufus. Essentially, when we got him as a puppy, he's about 9 weeks old. The cutest little puppy I've ever seen. I might be being biased, but he was beautiful.
Yeah, he was a cutie. We knew what his mum and dad are. We kind of know that he's a black and tan Jack Russell. His mum looked like this. She's a long-haired, short-legged Jack Russell. And this is his dad, who is a shorter, stockier, miniature Jack Russell.
I think Rufus definitely got a lot more traits from his dad, if that is his real daddy, I suppose.
Who knows in this puppy dog game.
So having had Rufus for about 7 months now, we like to think we know him quite well, inside out, and what traits we've picked up on has helped us decide. We're both going to have a guess at what makes up his DNA, because the kit we're using should be able to sort of get a nice group of breeds.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it doesn't go blanket terrier across the board. Yeah. That's one thing that I'm worried about, but also his looks and his colouring is also going into my guesses as well. So, my guess is that Rufus might be Jack Russell Terrier with a bit of Chihuahua and maybe a little bit of Dachshund because of these feet, I reckon. That's my guesses. Cal?
So my guess is going to be some sort of terrier blend, some mix, I don't know how specific it's going to be, and I'm going to throw in something that could be slightly odd, but I think it could be a little bit of a miniature pinscher. What do you reckon? I've seen a few Instagram profiles which really get me questioning. I might be way off the mark, but that's what I reckon.
So after a little bit of research, we decided to go with the Wisdom Panel Essentials Kit. Let's unbox it and see what we've got to do.
So it comes in this nice little thin cardboard sleeve with a very cute puppy on the front. Don't know what breed that is, to be honest.
So it's very clear instructions. We need to activate the kit before we actually do the test or post it anyway. Yeah. So we open it up. We've got two swabby bristle things.
And as far as I'm aware, that just goes in the mouth.
Yeah.
Nowhere near the bum.
We have got instructions of what we've got to do. So he can't have eaten anything right away. We've got to wait 2 hours before we test. And we've got a stamped addressed returns envelope ready to go back. And it looks like he's going to Scotland. So that's it.
But yeah, it all looks pretty straightforward. It's nicely presented and yeah.
Simple. I think the hardest part is getting Rufus to sit still for long enough.
And not chomp the end off the little sample.
The bristles. Right then, so I think we've had a bit of test now. We're doing the COVID test that we've had to do recently.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't have to go up his snotter. Yeah. Right then, let's get prepared.
So after 2 or 3 minutes, we've entered all of our basic information. It didn't really require too much. Email address, phone number, just so we can get our results. And now, as you can see on screen, we've got Rufus and his test kit is activated.
Right then, now it's just a case of the swabbing.
Yep, we've got all the information ready. So Rufus hasn't had a treat or anything to eat in
2 hours.
2 hours, bang on pretty much. So we're good to go on to the next stage, which should be easier because we purposely tied him out. And
he's snoozing right by the side of me. Right then, let's do it. It's making my teeth go on edge knowing that that's going to be in his mouth, like against his teeth and cheeks. Right, we're ready for the test. The dog is snoozing. We've read through the instructions that come with it. It's not quite as in-depth and as as many steps as a COVID test, so I think we're going to be good. So we're going to firmly roll this bristle brush between the cheeks and gums for 15 seconds. Then we're going to let it air dry for 5 minutes and do it with another bristle brush. Repeat the process. And we're going to put it back in the packet, in the envelope, and send it in the post. Right then. Wow. A little bit more. Good boy, he's a good boy, yes, he's a good boy, yes, he's a good boy.
So after letting the swabs dry in the air for a few minutes, they're now back in the packet. They're sealed up, and we've got all of our personal information on the back so they can identify whose is whose. So we're just going to pop the samples into the prepaid envelope. I don't think anything else needs to get sent with this. And then all we're going to do is pop down the road, because we're lucky enough to have a post box right here, even though we're in the middle of nowhere. And hopefully we'll have the results in about 2 to 3 weeks. Unfortunately, it is a bank holiday in the UK, so we're going to be a few days behind, and we'll probably forget that we've done this until the email comes through, but we've both promised, haven't we?
Yeah.
That we're not going to look at the results until we're both here together. And I forgot to mention, when me and Meg guessed which breed he is, whoever is the furthest away and loses has to pay Rufus's vet bills for the rest of time. So there's a lot riding on this. Miniature pincher. So yeah, this is pretty much ready to go. I'll go and throw it into the post box. So it would not have seemed like it to you guys, but to us this has been a long time coming.
Indeed it has. We put the test in the letterbox on the 27th of August, which was a bank holiday Sunday, so probably not the best time to put it in the post box, but hey. It was delivered to them and they received it on the 1st of September, and on the 14th of September we had the results sent to us via email.
Now is the time that we can reveal, so get your last guesses in while I log on to the website. Hopefully it's going to be quite straightforward. Don't look in case it's there. I don't know where it's going to pop up. Oh, right. So I've just gone to the website and it says, huzzah! Rufus's test results are in. We finished our science, now it's time to learn what Rufus's DNA has to say. Whoa. We're going to click on view results. Ready?
Yeah. Woohoo! We've detected 17 breeds in Rufus's DNA.
17, no less.
So right with the mixture.
I think first of all it's going to give us a top 5. So
yeah, top 5 breeds. We kind of said mini pincher.
Maybe that was my.
So Jack Russell, obviously, mini pincher. Chihuahua, potentially Dachshund.
Potentially, but I'm not so sure.
Go
right,
on, scroll.
Top 5, here we go. 22%
Parsons Jack Russell. Oh, Parson Russell Terrier.
So he's 22%, so that's a big bulk of what he is.
Parson Russell Terrier.
I have to look into that, I'm not that familiar. Is that just like general terrier?
Parsons Russell Terrier.
Right, so we'll have to look into that later. Next up, 20%. 20% Yorkshire Terrier.
Oh wow! Didn't see that going.
Was that what his mum was?
Little Yorkie. No, not necessarily.
She kind of was.
She was a long-haired Jack Russell, almost looked like a Dachshund. Carry on.
I think your memory's wrong. So 20% Yorkshire Terrier. What's going to be next then? Because Yorkshire Terrier.
20% and 20%.
He's 9%
Russell Terrier.
So a bit more what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Next up, he's 8%
Chihuahua.
Which isn't the biggest surprise in the world, I suppose. We kind of thought that might be the case.
Yeah.
And then finally, the top 5, he's 6%
Smooth Fox Terrier. So I've been very specific, like half of these, Parsons and Smooth Fox, yeah. I'm not particularly sure, you know, what's the difference between a Parson Russell Terrier and a Russell Terrier? I thought he'd be more of one thing.
I thought he'd be more Chihuahua thoroughbred he is not. Let's scroll down. I don't know how much more detail we're going to get. So on the next page we can view his ancestry, so we can see kind of where those dogs come into play. Apparently it's 3% Fijian street dog, 3% Pembroke Welsh Corgi.
Oh, that's Corgis, yeah.
A tiny bit of American Pit Bull Terrier.
Ooh. Here's what Rufus's family tree may have looked like.
Let's have a quick gander. So parents, one of them would have been a Chihuahua mix, Parson Russell Terrier mix. Actually, they look the same on both sides.
Yeah, a proper mix, really.
As you get into grandparents, they seem definitely, there's a bit more Chihuahua. It's a little less of
mixy.
Yeah. So great grandparents along the line. Yeah, it's quite incredible actually to see all like what makes him up.
So there was no what did you say, miniature pincher?
I did say Fijian street dog.
No, you didn't. So we need to work out who actually is paying the vet bills for the rest of his.
But I only said terrier mix with maybe miniature pincher, so
yeah, but
you said Chihuahua.
Yeah.
No Dachshund, surprisingly, which a lot of people did seem to think.
Yeah.
Traits.
We found 3 special coat colour genes in Rufus's DNA.
10 points.
2 copies.
Chocolate. And a mask. Dark muzzle possible. Yeah. Floppy ears.
Oh.
No. Not. He used to when he was a puppy. Not anymore. Extra toes.
He has got his hind dew claw.
Oh yeah.
And front dew claw.
Fair play.
Yeah. Short legs.
Short legs. Oh, Rufus. They've got you nailed to a T, boy. 17 breeds.
17 breeds.
What was it? I was thinking maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, quite a little mix. I'm going to have to try and remember that now.
Yeah. 22%
Parsons Terrier.
20% Yorkshire Terrier. Now that, I think that was the most shocking.
So yeah, that's it. Quite a fun little experiment.
Yeah, we are. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
I think it was worth the money.
Yeah, I'm surprised how detailed it was. One of my fears was that it was either going to be inconclusive or that their database would just throw up, well, it's just a terrier blend.
Terrier. Where they've gone into quite a lot of totally different terriers there. They've got quite a wide range.
It's been very interesting, and yeah, we're definitely going to have to look again at all that information. There's a lot to absorb there, and yeah, it might help going forward with Rufus's training, and we'll have a look at what the traits are.
Yeah.
So that's it for now. Congratulations to anyone who managed to guess that huge mix of breeds in the comments down below. Feel free to contact us in the comments if you've got any questions or queries, or email. All our social media links will be down there.
Yeah. We'll have the wisdom panel kit that we've used linked down below, I imagine, too. Check it out if you want to do something similar.
Yep.
And I suppose we will love you and leave you and see you in the next one.
I'm just going to grab our Parson Terrier, or whatever he is. Rufus! Ooh, boo boo. Oh, he's been sleeping. That's one of his traits.
Snoozing.
Rufus, you're 17 breeds.
We'll see you later. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. 20% Yorkie. You joking?